What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Senior Steels, man. We are back with another reaction video, man. Today we finna be doing YNW Melly Interrogation and why the rapper cooperated. Now, I saw the clip or whatever of Melly smiling at smiling at somebody in the courtroom. I don't know who he was smiling at, and then like they was getting on him about that. So I don't even know, man. Anyway, man, I'm finna get right into it, man. I hope y'all stay safe. Y'all staying blessed, you know. As always, like, I'm always say that because, you know, like, I don't uh, want nobody either on the news, like, on a t-shirt or in prison, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that for nobody. Not even my worst enemy. Anyway, man, I'm finna get right into it, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, turn on that bell, man. Let's get right into it. Let's get it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back
Um,
to another episode of
There you go.
EOS. It's 1090J, but I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. This
Mm,
video, we're
yo,
going to be speaking on YNW Melly
fix this.
cooperating in a new interrogation video.
Let me fix this.
October 19th, 2015.
There you
The
go.
Vero Beach Police Department received a call for a group of teens gathering outside of a restaurant near Vero Beach High. Shortly after, a single gunshot went off. The school, which just dismissed its students 15 minutes prior to the shooting, was placed on lockdown as officers arrived on scene. 3 witnesses would identify a then 16-year-old Jamel Demons,
YNW Melly.
more commonly known as YNW Melly. They'd say Melly fired the gun at them, but none of them were hit. Still missing, Melly would post to his own Facebook a news report that shots fired placed his high school on lockdown, writing, "Oh." It was roughly 2 hours later when police would announce they had Melly in custody after finding him in a nearby apartment building under a bed. Fast forward to June of 2023, Melly is beginning his second week at trial for the murder of his 2 friends, and an 8-year-old interrogation video of Melly just dropped. The interrogation itself is from the day of the shooting, and Melly can be seen being questioned by 2 detectives about what took place, as he hilariously tells detectives to tell him what they know first.
To talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned, you understand that? If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one, you understand that? Okay. Now that you know that, you want to talk to me about what happened today?
Tell me what y'all know first.
That's not the way it works, brother. Obviously, no. I mean, we wouldn't be talking to you if we didn't know what happened. But I need you to tell me the honest truth. I'm here to help you, believe it or not. I know you don't believe me, but
Okay.
what happened?
Melly would say they'd been messing with him and spotted him by the Plum Tomato restaurant as he was going to get his food. He'd say it was a total of 8 people and someone pulled a gun out, so he ran to the blue apartments he'd later be found hiding in. When asked who pulled the gun, Melly initially said, "I don't know," but when the detective asked if he shot in self-defense, Melly became more cooperative and even gave a name.
If you shot in self-defense or something, you need to let us know.
Yeah.
What happened?
Somebody on tomato pulled out a gun on me. One of the kids.
Somebody you go to school with?
Yeah.
10th grade?
Yeah.
What's he go by?
He goes for an alternative.
Alright, what's his street name?
I know his last name is
Gillespie?
What kind of gun was it?
38 long.
How you know it's a 38?
I seen him.
How close?
It's close.
While Melly was asked for the street name of who pulled the gun, Melly gave the teen's last name, Gillespie. He was referring to Quintravious Gillespie, a then 17-year-old who went by the name Vontae. Melly would initially say he ran away when Vontae aimed a gun at him. repeatedly being questioned about where the gun is, the detective would ask if Melly's worried about getting someone else in trouble, alluding that someone may have hidden the gun for Melly.
The interior of an infinity is thoughtfully designed.
You worried about getting somebody else in trouble? What?
This is fucking wild, bro.
What's that? Somebody else? Did somebody else throw the gun in the river for you? Did you throw the gun in the river?
Melly would change his initial story, now saying Vontae tried to shoot him, and when Vontae pulled the gun, he snatched it. But knowing they had more guns, he ran to the apartments before firing off a shot. That's when Melly clarified to detectives he had no gun of his own, that he in fact fired the gun he took from Vontae. Detectives would then ask after he fired, what did he do with the gun? And Melly would say he threw the gun back over to the area the group was, when one of them picked it back up, later naming Vontae as the one who grabbed it. Detectives didn't believe him, and Melly, who felt he may face more charges if he gave up the location of the gun, eventually did tell detectives where he hid it, according to news reports from the following day. Melly would be charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of discharging a firearm in public. Bolton would post a picture of Melly to Facebook the same
Slick
day,
ass.
saying slick ass, and Melly would later be sentenced
This
to a
nigga
juvenile
back.
program. As for Vontae, an FDLE search would show Vontae was arrested that same day, but for trespassing and violating his probation. It's unclear if Melly's statement played a role in his arrest, as Melly placed him at the scene, but then again, it's alleged that Vontae was one of the 3 witnesses who told police Melly fired a gun at them. While definitely cooperating, it's in the air as to if Melly actually snitched, as many have their own opinion on what snitching actually is. Melly's former associate Jay Green gave a full interview with the police in a separate incident where he identified a man who fired a shot in the air after someone threw a bottle at his car. That man would later be sentenced to prison for firing the gun, but Jay Green claims he didn't snitch. Boston Richie would give homicide investigators a football team of names in one case and get 2 people arrested in another case, but he claims he didn't snitch. And the only argument Melly could make is self-defense. And in a self-defense case, you have to admit what happened.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if the other...
Cause like if you don't admit what happened, then like you just like, I don't know. Cause like the only way, cause it's obviously Florida. Like if you don't, if it's not self defense, then like you gotta come up with something like else like quick as hell, or like if it's or like if you pop somebody and it's not in self defense, then they can't. Then like you can't really, like you gonna have to open up and say what you did for real. Cause like, I don't know.
the other person isn't dead, you have to tell police what they did to make you fear for your life,
Right.
which could result in them being charged with the crime. In Melly's case, it's unclear if detectives even believed his self-defense story, and Vontae was never charged with anything Melly actually said. But at the same time, Melly could have told that same story without actually giving up any names.
He could
Now
have.
with this one, I had to look into it, right? I had to find out if the name Melly gave was a real person, because people will give all type of names and then try to say that they were fake names. The name he gave was real. The police
Yeah.
asked him, who pulled the gun? What's his name? What's his street name?
Yeah, that's what they
Melly
asked.
gives him his last name. Identifies the person, right? Melly cooperated 100%. He fucked up when he gave them that name. Because cooperation...
Fuck. Yeah, he did give a fuck. Cause like if you say the person's fucking name or you point fingers, that's snitching. That's something that people don't. Some people just don't know. Like you obviously like, it's not snitching if it's self defense, but self defense is like no, not self defense. No, like snitching. It's like you point a finger at this person or like you do this. That's snitching. You say any form, like any name, street name, it don't matter. A name's a name. Like you say the name, that's classified as snitching. So that's where he fucked up for real.
Is as simple as you get pulled over, license and registration, and you give it to them. You're cooperating. They're asking him questions. He's answering. But when he said that name, when he said this is the person,
Yeah, that's
who put the gun
yeah. He
on me,
snitched. He did.
this is the person who went and picked the gun up after, even if the shit didn't happen, if he had got charges put on him, you did that. But he didn't get charges put on him. You still could have told the story without giving his name. And the fact that he gave that name isn't gonna change shit. Isn't gonna change nothing, because I be exposing motherfuckers left and right, paperwork, interrogation videos, and nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? QCP, he was just hanging out with Gucci at Rick Ross's shit or whatever car show they were just at. You know what I'm saying? Boston Richie, fucking Jay Green, fucking, I can show y'all everything and people are still like, nah, I don't think he snitched. Nah, he didn't snitch on me. So what do I think about this Melly shit? He
Yes.
shouldn't have gave that fucking name. He fucked up. Is it gonna affect him in any way, shape, or form? No, because people are gonna say he was 16 years old, he wasn't affiliated with nobody, this, that, and the third, he took the charge, he did all the time, the other kid didn't get arrested for it, whatever. That kid got booked for trespassing.
Yeah.
Apparently he didn't even go to that school, but he showed up to start some shit while he was on probation, and then allegedly tells the police, hey, Melly just shot at me. Yeah, well, why'd he shoot at you? Well, we were over here trying to beat his ass, and he shot at me. All right, well, now you're under arrest. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
That's
what the fuck is that man even doing on the school property anyway? Like he just wanted to start shit with Melly? Cause if so, then I guess he was putting his hands on Melly first, and then Melly shot at that nigga. So what the fuck? Oh, hold on, bro. This is fucking confusing me, man. So this nigga, the other dude that he gave his the last name to detectives to, that the other dude that got arrested for trespassing. Why was he even on the fucking school property in the first place? Like, what was he trying to what was he even there for? And he was on probation, so you know if you on probation, fuck, I can't speak right, bro. If you on probation and you fuck up, they gon' get you. Like, so I don't know what the hell he doing on school property anyways, cause like he probably used to go to that school. I don't know, I don't know, dude, but like, hey, all I gotta say is, if Melly fired at him and he put his hands on Melly, then I guess that's self-defense, but just call it that.
that's more or less how they're trying to spin the story. That this kid got himself booked, and it wasn't nothing that Melly actually said. But it doesn't fucking matter. Melly shouldn't have gave that name. Now, only very few people are gonna hold this against him. One
Yeah.
of them may be Boosie, who actually helped put Melly's defense team together and showed up to one of Melly's trial dates. Now Boosie is in federal custody, so he most likely isn't going to say anything about the situation. And it's unfortunate that Melly doesn't even have any privileges inside of jail to where he can make a phone call and speak out on the situation himself.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 9, if he's able to say something and motherfuckers is like, oh yeah, that makes sense, I would have did that too, nobody's going to care. That happens with damn near everybody that either paperwork or an interrogation video drops on. Does what he did violate code? You're not supposed to give a name, bro, at the end of the day. And you can't show no favoritism. But let me know y'all thoughts and comments in the comment section. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
That's some shit you learn when you locked up too. Like, you can't give out no fucking names or point no fingers, bro. Like, people fuck up a lot, and that's how. Hey, I mean, shit, I fuck up too in life, but I don't snitch, bro. Like, I fuck up every now and then. Like, I'm human just like everybody else. Like, I fuck up. Everybody fuck up. It's part of life. Like, you fall, you gotta get back up, bro. It's like, that's fucking life. Anyway, man, that's gonna cap it off, man. What y'all think about the video with Melly uh snitching and all that, man? I don't know. I don't think they gonna use this against him in court. They can't, nah, cause this is not, cause that has nothing to do with his two friends getting killed. That don't got nothing to do with that shit. Like, that's something like years ago. So yeah, that don't got shit to do with that. So man, let me know what y'all think of this video, man. Hope y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all like, subscribe, turn that bell, man, and I'm out, man. Peace.